Warriors look to move to 2-0 to start the season on the gridiron. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. Well, after Lightning postponed the game between Henrico and Deep Run, each team had the unique opportunity to play on Monday Night Football. And one running back took control early and never let up, leading to a huge night. Behold the green and gold. Yeah, they got those really cool green canisters of green smoke and the American flag. Henrico, Deep Run on a Monday night, and the running back I'm talking about to find out more about him right away. First drive, first quarter, Eric McDaniels. They call him Fats. And he played big in this one. First drive, as I said, big time yards, deep in Deep Run territory with lead of this. Give it back to McDaniel. He'll score for the touchdown. Henrico with the early 6-0 lead. Eric McDaniels, first touchdown on the night. There would be more from him. 6-0. Henrico, their defense looking good early as well. Roll out. Bo Kite gets sacked. Khalil Finger doing the honors, and coaches love that. Coach Glasgow and company. Deep Run, though, held their own early in this one. Don't ever do this when it's second and long. This would bring up 3rd and 52. The quarterback, Jalen Jones, goes backwards. Sam Hutchinson making the sack. And then Deep Run got things going through the air. Bo Kite connects with his receiver, Gabriel Henderson. Touchdown, Wildcats. They would actually go for 2, make it. It would be an 8-6 lead for Deep Run. You're thinking, well, give it back to the big guy. Henrico will be just fine. And, well, for the most part, that was true. The fake pass, love it. Gives it to McDaniels, and off to the races. Down the sidelines he goes, all the way in to pay dirt. Touchdown, Henrico, his second of the evening. Warriors would go for 2 and make it. They would have a 14-8 advantage. Deep Run, though, was not done. On offense, they were confusing Henrico a little bit defensively. The little screen pass out to Aiden Wheeler, who turns on the Jets, almost comes into your living room and mine. Gets a big gain for the Wildcats. Same drive. Roll out. Second quarter, the wobble pass, but it's going to pay dividends. He connects with his wide receiver, Matthew Johnson. Does Bo Kite, who's having a good game, good night. Still in the same drive. Kite, end zone. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy, wide open as Hayes fallen. And the Henrico defense fell for it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Deep Run retakes the lead. We had a good one going here. 15-14 with 9:13 to go. Still in the first half. Now, this isn't McDaniels, but it is Mark Harvey. And Harvey, take it to the house, my friend, all the way to the end zone. They were running right through the Wildcats. Coaching staff absolutely loving it. And Henrico back on top, 20-15, still in the first half. Deep Run later, next possession back to punt. I got it, I don't got it. Henrico does, deep in Deep Run territory. And then time for the third rushing touchdown on the evening for Eric McDaniels. McDaniels goes for 3 bills in this one. 19 rushes, 301 yards, 4 touchdowns on the night. A 28-15 lead in the second quarter. After a deluge, we go to the third. Oh my. Eric McDaniels, Fats, down the sideline. He would be caught inside the 10-yard line, and to Deep Run's credit, they would hold him to a field goal. It would be up. It would be good. Wildcats, they're falling behind even more as McDaniels and company would just take over from that moment on. Henrico finally using the bigger bodies they had up front and the depth that they had to wear down Deep Run, who was ready for this one. It was just too much Henrico late. McDaniels again puts it into the end zone, and Henrico coasts in this one. Wasn't easy early, had a weird weather delay later, and then Henrico takes care of business late. 59-22 is your final. They moved to 2-0. Meanwhile, the Freeman Rebels did not get off to the start they wanted after losing Game 1 at Midlothian, but they got back on track after beating James River and had an opportunity to move to 2-1 if they could handle Lee Davis. In this matchup, it wasn't the defense, it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that really turned the tide. And you'll see what I mean after a 55-minute lightning and rain delay. Freeman Lee Davis gets going. Lee Davis first possession, back to punt. Mr. Everyman's man on Freeman. Patrick Taylor returns it. Looks like he's got nothing. Absolutely nothing, but then he turns on the afterburners. And look at him go. Tiptoeing down the sidelines and then turning on the Jets. 88 yards later, Taylor and the Rebels find the end zone. They'd miss the extra point. It'd be 6-0. Freeman. Lee Davis would come back, though. Getting faked out was the defense and the cameraman on that one. But it is a long touchdown run. Andy Aldridge, 60 yards on the keeper. 7-6 Lee Davis. Freeman would come back. Liam Simpson, have yourself a night. Pass interference wasn't called. Could have been. Either way, Laughlin connects on a long pass inside to about the 15-yard line. And then that would lead to this. Taylor, 6-yard touchdown run. Freeman up 13-7. Now, I talked about special teams being a factor. You all saw the kick return for a touchdown, the punt return. Well, here's the kick off from Freeman. Watch the spin on the ball. It comes back towards Freeman and Liam Simpson. Johnny on the spot. That's a live ball. In your living room goes Simpson. Simpson's going to get rewarded, too, because Thomas Laughlin is going to find him later. On the ensuing drive, 28-yard touchdown pass from Laughlin to Simpson. Rebels up 21-7 after a 2-point conversion. Lee Davis not done, not by a long shot. They got this man pretty good, Darius Kelly. Runs it in for the touchdown. A lot of points in this one. And then the fire drill. That's when the snap is botched and the kicker has to run out, throw a pass. This is where the improbable becomes possible. And then becomes reality. 2-point conversion is good. What a play. Lee Davis gets a 2-point conversion, 21-15 with 3:20 to go. Freeman's ensuing possession. Boy, this guy's really, really fast. Number 23, Abdul Shakur Flowers. The long run, it would lead to this. Adam Notley, pretty good. I said special teams played a factor. He was good from field goals, too. 24-15, the score. Lee Davis trying to get back into it. There was some defense played in this game, believe it or not, folks. Freeman diagnosing that screen and potentially a wide receiver pass, too. And then getting it going on the read option. Thomas Laughlin with a gain for a first down. Same drive, Laughlin this time. Going to hand it off to Patrick Taylor. And I think you're going to hear his name a lot when we cover Freeman football. He finds Paydirt again, touchdown. And once again, Freeman 31 yards out for Taylor. It's now 31-15. Later, special teams. Notley booms this one. Lee Davis, he doesn't have possession. Freeman recovers the fumble on the muff punt. Special teams, Freeman took advantage of every opportunity that was given to them, and they would again right here. The muff punt leads to the touchdown run by number 8, Andrew Bland. And Freeman all of a sudden, after the extra point and the 10-yard touchdown run by Bland, up 38-15. 6:15 to go. Laughlin gonna loft it. This time, Lee Davis all over it. Josh Rice all the way to Paydirt. And Rice, Lee Davis, or Freeman rather, very fortunate. They were called for a block in the back on the return or holding after the interception on Lee Davis. So they escaped danger. Freeman trying to get it go defensively. It was a good job by Lee Davis in the run game on this one. They weren't out of the woods yet, Douglas Freeman, and this is why. Tick it out on the sidelines, finding the end zone, Josh Rice. This time, no penalty, 38-22, 16-point game. Lee Davis still coming back. How about the fade pattern? That's good. Quarterback connects with Jordan Watkins. It would lead to this. Fancy footwork down the sidelines. And Lee Davis, look out. They're on the comeback trail. Zach Lass finds Paydirt. Confederates trying to make it a one-possession game. But Freeman comes up with a big interception on a 2-point conversion attempt by Lee Davis. And 38-28, Freeman holds on with a 10-point lead. Special teams, big. Again, we go to the fourth. Atlee notches that one through the uprights. That would give Freeman, 41-28 lead, 9:21 to go. There are a lot of highlights in this game, I got to tell you. Rice once again, Rice-A-Roni, the Lee Davis treat. 41-34, they're within a touchdown with over 5 minutes to play. So what do? Onside kick. Special teams makes the difference again. Freeman with the recovery, and they take advantage of the short field. The short touchdown run, and Douglas Freeman and Abdushakur Flowers. 48-34, they win it. We hit the volleyball court when we return. It's a West End rivalry renewed as the Lady Godwin Eagles face off with Deep Run. Plus, Tucker gets their ground game going on the gridiron as they look to knock off Prince George. That's next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to Sportswire, rivalry in the West End as the Lady Godwin Eagles volleyball taking on a Deep Run. First set, Deep Run gets the kill. Mia Brown and company doing the honors. Wildcats had the early lead in set number one. Remember, it's first 1 to 3 sets wins. Best out of 5. Godwin comes right back to get the point. Number 5, Amelia Clyde, among others involved in that play. And then a great job with the pass by the setter and getting the kill. Nicely done, Deep Run. Back and forth in this first set was kind of a microcosm of the entire match. This time, though, the ace. Coming up, aces is Mills Godwin. She does it again. Number 15, Paramount for Godwin's success. Hannah Sillo, it's 25-23. Got to win by 2. First one to 25. Godwin takes the first set. We switch sides now. Set number 2. Wildcats looking to get back into it. Godwin has other ideas. A great job right there. And then the block on the outside. Well done by Caitlin McNeil. She ends up getting the point. Godwin in business. Wildcats come back. Deep Run. Good dig to set it up. Maybe a better pass and a great finish as well. She knocks down for the kill. Godwin looking like they might be in firm command here. Another block by 17. Boy, she plays some great defense. Caitlin McNeil again. 25-17. Godwin, could they sweep this one up 2 sets to none? Is this over? It ain't over yet, says Deep Run. They get their mojo back going. The outside hitter connects for the point. Wildcats trying to prevent the sweep and get back into this match. Winning the third set would be able to accomplish that feat. That's good for the kill. Number 4 doing the honors. Macy Farmer, 25-18. They do win the third set. We go to the fourth. Up 2-1. Godwin says, hey, it's all right. We're still winning. But Deep Run, there's something about this rivalry. When a team wins that third set down 2-0, they come back and they make it very exciting. Godwin would get the point there on the awesome touch shot. And then Wildcats almost getting the ace, but they do get set up for this right here. That's good for the kill on the deflection. Number 68, Pilar Weiser with the point. Wildcats setting it up again. That is awesome for the kill. Weiser, no one wiser on the outside. 25-21, this one's going a full 5 sets. 5th set, when you're tied at 2, first one to 15 wins. Got to win by 2. Godwin going to take care of business. Great touch shot. And that time, Caitlin McNeil again. Really good for Godwin on this night. Then the block. Nice job by Ryan Taylor. And Godwin can feel it. and they can seal it. The Eagles win the first 2 sets, lose the next 2, but on the road, they get the best of their arch rival. Check out the excitement. They win 3-2. Godwin gets the victory. Let's go up tempo. We start with football, where Highland Springs continues to dominate. The Springers put up a 70-burger at Meadowbrook, winning 70-0. Atlee Jennings had 2 touchdown catches in the win, and the Springers added 2 defensive scores as well. Highland Springs so far has beaten their 3 opponents by a combined score of 173-3. Those are straight-up video game numbers. Glen Allen got their first win of the season, thanks in large part to wide receiver Chris Butler. The senior hauled in 7 catches for 203 yards and 3 touchdowns in a 35-8 win over Patrick Henry. That performance earned Butler Player of the Week honors by the Times-Dispatch. To volleyball now, where Deep Run continue their winning ways after a 3-set sweep over Godwin as the guys stayed unbeaten. Michael Wright had 6 kills, 3 aces, and 6 digs in the victory. Back to Highland Springs, where former Springer Greg Dortch has been fantastic for Wake Forest. The wide receiver was named ACC Special Teams Player of the Week. Dortch produced a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown and an 85-yard kickoff return. He had 131 punt return yards on 3 tries to go along with 94 receiving yards and a touchdown catch in a win over Towson. And it was a who's who of terrific runners at the Pole Green Cross Country Classic at Pole Green Park. Daniel O'Brien won the boys championship race for Virginia Episcopal, but Deep Run had 4 runners in the top 24, including 4th place finisher Colby Burcham. Deep Run's Lily Snow had a 2nd place finish in the girls race for the Wildcats, while Glen Allen's Rachel Potter finished 14th overall. Back to the gridiron now is Hawaiian luau night at J.R. Tucker. Yeah, they face a lightning delay as well, taking on Prince George. Already down 7-0, but you can't tell by the fans. They're having a good time. Prince George, though, about to make that deficit even more. Dialing long distance quarterback, connecting with this guy. You're going to hear his name a lot. Number 25, Tavion Morris. Touchdown Royals. They would have a 2-score advantage, up 13-0. 3:49 to go in the first quarter. Still in the first, one thing Tucker does well with the option is running the football. They would have a big gain right here. Carter Applewhite delivers a blow on the sidelines. The Prince George side of the field will lead to this later. Keeping it on the ground. Tigers from a couple yards out. They find Paydirt. It's number 26 doing the honors. Dominic Barton, the junior, finds the end zone. Tucker down 13-6. Later, 4th and short. Prince George goes for it. Tucker defense stands strong, and it looked like they were going to make Prince George going for it, make them pay for it. As number 11, Devin Ross down the sidelines, cuts to the middle. Now we're to the Prince George side. Oh no, he fumbled the football on what would have been close to a 40 to 50-yard run. Turns into a turnover, and Prince George going to take advantage. Up 13-7 after 1. We switch sides, 3rd down. Looking, firing, finding Tavion Morris, and he is gone. Touchdown Royals, and they have a 2-score lead. Once again, Prince George taking control of things in the second. All of a sudden, they would go for 2 and make it to be 21-7 with 11:46 to go in the second. Tigers, though, how about the quarterback calling his own number? Nathaniel Walker, and this will work. Gains about 15, 16 up the gut inside the 25-yard lines of Prince George would lead to this. 2nd touchdown of the night. Dominic Barton finds a Paydirt for the 2nd time. Tigers getting back into it, just down 21-14. While Tucker did well on the ground, Prince George did their damage through the air. If you haven't noticed already. 3rd receiving touchdown of the night already. And once again, it's number 25 doing the honors, Tavion Morris. He had himself a ball game in this one. I was not kidding. Later, George again to the end zone, connecting this time with number 10, Omar Powell. Quarterback was doing fantastic in this one. Number 8, Saquon Harrison. And just through the air, Tucker didn't have any answers. Mr. Tavion Morris, definitely no answers for him either. Oh, I thought the ball was a little bit closer than it was. Sorry about that. Catches a touchdown pass, 4th of the evening for Morris. Third quarter, Tigers down a lot to a little, but this will help. Little reverse on the option. Carter Applewhite will not be caught. He finds the end zone, touchdown. Applewhite excited. So is the sideline. Tucker, could they get back into it? That was the first drive of the third quarter. Tigers would get it back too. Option. They got something going. Applewhite fumbles the football. And Prince George gets on it. Turnovers were paramount. They were a big factor because Prince George took care of all of them. Number 81, he's going to find the end zone on the touchdown pass. Quincy Scipio, the recipient of that one. And the Royals go on to take down the Tucker Tigers. Final score 45-20. That is your final. Well, it's a battle to the wire in field hockey when Henrico and Tucker match up. How one goal made all the difference. That and more football coming up.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me. Feed the pig.
I adopted Bento from a shelter, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Henrico Warriors get ready for a road contest at J.R. Tucker. First half action, no score. Tucker trying to change that. Going to have a good opportunity here. Keeper gets to it first. Johnny on the spot. She knocks it out for no problem. Henrico, several opportunities in the first half to get on the board. Here was one of them. Shot and just kicked out of the way. More pressure from the Lady Warriors. Wide open net. 17 can't get it in. Oh, Laksimi Diva Karuni had a chance but could not get it into the net. More Henrico, though. Number 22 fires, crossing pass. A little too much mustard on it. Did have somebody there, could not connect. Finally, though, on a corner, keeping the pressure on gives you more opportunities, and then you never know what's going to happen. Number 22, she shoots, she scores! Zaria Johnson with the goal. The senior, oh, captain, my captain, forward. Gives Henrico a 1-0 lead. More Johnson, another chance. Couple of girls for Henrico there with a chance for the putback. Great save by Tucker, so still a 1-0 lead. We go to the second half. The Tigers would bring an onslaught like no other. Could they find the equalizer? Shot on net, saved, and then great job by the defender there to keep it out of net. Tucker another chance. This time, centering pass, it's gotta go in right. One girl misses it, the next one, it just goes wide. Knight comes down on Fred Wells Stadium. Tigers can't get it into the back of the net, and Henrico holds off Tucker in the second half. 1-0, they get the win. Well, let's go to Mills E. Godwin High School. Godwin Eagles 0-2, trying to get things going. Come on, the Eagle says. Get your arms up. The Eagle would be pretty upset about this play. Atlee Raiders. Well, not on that play particularly, but it would be upset in just a few plays. This one on the slant. Two defenders can't make the tackle. And the Atlee Raiders connect. Alex Oliver, the receiver on the slant, finds Pater. The Raiders would have the advantage, 7-0, 4:50 to go in the first. Go to the next quarter, same score. Option! Here comes Atlee again, number 21, good carry. It's Tucker Bratton, the senior. It would lead to this. Looks like Atlee's going to score, but he drops something, and that would be the football. And it happened before he crossed the end zone. Godwin's defense comes up big. They have a very good defense. Offense needing to match that efficiency, and that stop not going to happen. Godwin could not get the ground game going. Atlee could. Number 21, Tucker Bratton. This time, he's going to find the end zone on the long touchdown run. Atlee with a 14-0 lead over Mills Godwin at the half. Later, second half, the defense stonewalling the quarterback keeper from the Raiders. Godwin takes over. How about this on the option? Check this play out. How about this for some Godwin offense? Slippery. Running back gets past the defenders, and Charlie Stanton finds the end zone for 6. Fly, Eagles, fly. Godwin right back in at 14-7 after 3 quarters of play. We go to the fourth. Eagles offense on the move again. They got something going here. Spencer Rife, the keeper. 3:19 to go, though. 4th and 9 at the Atlee 17. Rolling out. Pressure he has to throw to his outlet receiver. He does not make the yard to gain for the first down. It's a turnover on downs, and the Atlee Raiders backed up. Gonna just run a running play here, and right up the gut, they find the gap in the defense. What a night it was for Tucker Bratton. A couple of touchdown runs, including this long one, to completely put it away and match the score with a number on his jersey. That'd be number 21. Atlee goes into Godwin, gets the victory. 21-7 is your final. Some other scores of note. Highland Springs, as I mentioned earlier in the show, 70-0 over Meadowbrook. They stay unbeaten. Speaking of shutouts, Verina, big win at Matoaca. They moved to 2-0, 48-zip over the Warriors down there. Glen Allen gets their first win of the year. Big night for Butler, 35-8. Thomas Dale beats Hermitage, 37-7. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.